Lookism is an exciting story about a high school student named Daniel Park who struggles with daily bullying because of his appearance. One day he wakes up to discover he has a second body that is tall, fit, and conventionally attractive. In this world, people around him react very differently to each body. The anime adaptation arrived on Netflix on December 8, 2022, produced by Studio Mir, and fans quickly became hooked by its blend of drama, humor, and social commentary. Since then, viewers have been eager to learn if Lookism will receive a second season. While Netflix and Studio Mir have not announced any official continuation yet, there is hope among fans that a season 2 might be on the way. It is easy to see why people want more. The webtoon on which the show is based has over 400 chapters, and the anime only covered the first 27, leaving plenty of material to adapt in the future. The story begins by showing Daniel's everyday life, filled with name-calling, isolation, and cruel treatment from his peers because of his size and looks. He lives with his caring mother, but she cannot protect him from everything that happens at school. Daniel eventually transfers to a new school in the city, hoping for a fresh start. That is when something life-changing takes place. He discovers to his amazement that he now has two bodies. One is his original body, which remains short, heavy, and an easy target for bullies. The other is tall, lean, and seems to glow with health and confidence. When one body sleeps, the other one wakes. This allows Daniel to move back and forth between bodies, which opens up entirely new possibilities. He soon notices that people around him treat his handsome form very kindly, offering compliments and even new friendships. Meanwhile, in his original body, he still faces the insults and low expectations he has always known. Through these experiences, he learns how society's judgments often hinge on outward looks, and this social commentary becomes a vital theme of the show. The anime's first season ends in a way that leaves many questions. Daniel begins to grow into his new life by balancing both bodies, but not everything is smooth or easy. Though he feels stronger and happier in his improved form, he also sees the unfairness of how looks control so many interactions in day-to-day life. He encounters new allies like Dukwa, who supports him despite the secrets surrounding Daniel's strange condition. He impresses people at a music competition, showing talents nobody expected from the awkward boy he used to be. By the time the final episode wraps up, a female character is hinted to have a similar situation, which sparks a lot of excitement among fans. Who is she, and how did she end up with two bodies? The show does not give direct answers, so watchers are left guessing. Many fans are now asking if Lookism Season 2 will ever happen. According to public data, the first season earned decent ratings online, including a solid score around 7.5 out of 10 on various anime sites. Studio Mir, which animated the show, is best known for its work on other unique projects, and it has proven capable of balancing fluid animation with strong storytelling. That said, Netflix or Studio Mir have not made any official statements about a second season, so the future remains uncertain. Still, the original webtoon, created by Park Tae-Joon, offers more than enough arcs for at least one more season. In fact, it has been running since 2014 and includes over 450 chapters as of 2023. With that much raw story material, it is logical to imagine more episodes exploring Daniel's double life. Because the first season only covered the first 27 chapters, the anime still has hundreds of chapters left. This wide pool of content would let the creators delve deeper into the Paprika TV arc, the Workers arc, and beyond. If a second season is given the green light, fans can expect the plot to become more complex. The introduction of a second character with the same power as Daniel might lead to bigger discoveries about why these transformations happen in the first place. There could also be deeper storylines about the fashion industry, the modeling world, and the idea of people living multiple lives in secret. In the webtoon, Daniel slowly realizes that self-esteem, true friendship, and personal growth cannot come from good looks alone. Even though his new body grants him social acceptance, his original body must still function and face the raw pain of everyday life. Many watchers see this as a message about authenticity and the danger of relying on shallow impressions. The next arcs in the webtoon, starting around chapter 28, bring in new challenges as Daniel interacts with a wider circle of characters who struggle with different forms of prejudice and cruelty. The storyline also introduces more intense conflicts, where Daniel's classmates get caught up in rivalries that involve real danger. Along the way, we see a deeper look at how Daniel handles bullies, how he maintains his relationships, and how secrets can unravel even the tightest bonds. Some fans believe that the second season might highlight the lives of other individuals with second bodies. That would open the door to brand new perspectives, new moral choices, and maybe an entire network of people who share Daniel's condition. Since the official anime includes only 8 episodes, the creative team took some liberties in pacing, compressing certain events to fit within that limited space. A second season could expand the world building and give more time for side characters to shine, such as the flamboyant musicians or the new recruits in Daniel's school clubs. This would also allow a gradual build-up to the more dramatic arcs that appear later in the webtoon. The upcoming arcs might even reveal new secrets about the body-swapping phenomenon, how it might connect to other groups, and the real cost of living two lives day after day. All of this is waiting to be explored if the show continues. Lookism thrives on themes of identity, bullying, and self-improvement. It resonates with viewers who enjoy seeing characters face social struggles while still searching for hope and acceptance. The shift between comedic moments, heartwarming scenes, and serious encounters with bullies keeps watchers engaged. Many viewers also appreciate how the show gives a realistic portrayal of school life, from stressful classes to everyday friendships, while mixing in a dash of the supernatural. One crucial difference from the webtoon is that the anime toned down a few story elements to keep the pacing tight and the mood consistent. Should a second season happen, it might follow a similar approach, balancing drama with humor, while diving even deeper into the issues of body image and discrimination. Some watchers feel that Netflix has a history of picking up a second season if the first does well enough. The decent ratings, plus the wealth of untouched story material, suggest there is a strong incentive to produce another installment. The main question is timing. If Lookism was a big success in multiple regions, Netflix might be more motivated to fast-track the sequel. On the other hand, the studio could face scheduling conflicts if they are working on many titles at once. Fans recall that Studio Mir, although relatively new, has proven it can handle stories that blend slice-of-life content with bigger confrontations. With the success of the first season, the team behind the anime might be excited to continue, provided Netflix steps in with the needed support. Even if no official announcements have come yet, viewers remain hopeful that the next few months might bring news of a second season. Sometimes, anime renewals appear quite suddenly, with official teasers dropping without much warning. Should Netflix decide to carry on, we might see a short preview that highlights new characters, new arcs, and maybe even new conflicts that Daniel and his friends must face. If the next arc moves quickly into the Paprika TV storyline, watchers could look forward to seeing Daniel navigate more public events, possibly confront more bullies, and attempt to keep his secret from being exposed to the entire school. In the meantime, fans can always turn to the original webtoon to find out what happens next. It includes many chapters that go far beyond the end of the anime's first season. However, while reading can be fun, it will never replace the thrill of seeing those panels come to life with vivid animation, voice acting, and cinematic sound effects. That is why so many supporters hope for a second season, wanting to watch the story unfold on screen with the same high quality that made the first installment stand out. Each new episode could bring more intense drama, more heartfelt friendships, and more surprising revelations about how Daniel juggles his original and alternate bodies. Of course, there is no guarantee that all webtoon arcs will end up in the anime if it does continue. Creators often have to tweak the source material to fit an episode format or to keep the show's tone consistent. Still, the overall style of Lookism, which is both entertaining and meaningful, will likely remain the same. That approach helps the series speak to viewers who have ever felt out of place, misunderstood, or judged for things beyond their control. With luck, the second season will further that message and add fresh twists that reward those who stuck with the show from the start. Until we hear more from Netflix or Studio Mir, speculation about Lookism Season 2 will continue. Fans will comb through social media updates, news from anime expos, and any small leaks hinting at a production schedule. They will hope for a teaser or a surprise announcement that the next season is well underway. And who knows, maybe by the time the next big anime convention arrives, we will see a short preview or read an official statement revealing that the new episodes are in development. For now, we can only revisit the first season, reread the webtoon, and share our excitement online. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the possibilities of Lookism Season 2. We have explored the first season's major points, the untapped webtoon arcs, and the many hints that keep fans optimistic. If you love this kind of breakdown, stick around and check out more videos on our channel. There is always another fascinating story right around the corner, ready to be explored with a friendly voice and an enthusiastic heart. We appreciate every viewer who shares our excitement for anime's next big step. Until next time, stay curious and keep your eyes open for the next update on Lookism or any other show you cannot wait to see continue.